All right, everybody, good morning. It's time for round two. In about 7 hours, we will be kicking off round two of the 2021 NFL Draft. And once again, I'm going to be streaming the entire thing. So tonight, we're going to see something similar to what we saw yesterday. I'm going to start the stream sometime around 3:45, no later than 4. And at that point, we're just going to bunker down and see what happens. So the Seahawks actually have picks today. So rather than yesterday, which was more about watching the fireworks and trying to read the tea leaves, today actually counts for something direct and clear. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to monitor the positions of drafted players over here, like I was doing yesterday, because that's going to continue to matter so long as the Seahawks have picks in the top, 150. So we're going to continue to track what positions drafted players play at and whether or not the Seahawks had a need there. And today we are going to bust into the big boards. And we didn't really get to use these that much yesterday because the players that I listed, with 2 exceptions, did not get drafted. But today, that's going to change. So we've got our platinum tier big board here and our gold tier big board on the right. So as players get taken off the board, as they get drafted, I will be removing them. And by the time the Seahawks selection starts to come up, we will probably have a very narrowed down list of the prospects who interest me. So at the start of day 2 and going a few hours into it, we'll be taking a look mostly at these 2 tiers. And by the end of the day, we should start spilling over into the silver tier. Some of these players will probably be hot prospects around the bottom of the 3rd. And we'll see if that ends up being relevant to the Seahawks if we end up having a pick back there. So same deal. We start at 3:45 or a little bit after, and we roll on until every pick is made in the 3rd round. So come on by, stop on by, and we're going to have fun with it. At the very least, try to stop by for the Seahawks pick, because whatever we do, it's going to be a reaction, that's for sure, because we don't know who's going to be there, so I can't yet pretend that I have any idea who we should be targeting, but it seems like the opportunity is open for some very shocking draft falls to benefit us. I mentioned a couple in my previous video last night, but Tevin Jenkins is still out there somehow, some way. Christian Barmore is still out there somehow, some way. There are a couple other guys, too, that I never thought were going to make it even this far. So as it gets close to our pick, if those draft falls hold and they're still available, I will be obviously finding some way to address that added possibility of getting such a massive steal. But for now, we're going to stick to the big board that we already constructed, and we're going to assume that some of these guys who miraculously fell to the 2nd round are not going to be around for long. So come on by. We're going to have a good time. Even if the Seahawks find a way to completely blow their pick and take a punter, we'll still find a way to have fun. So with that in mind, I will see you guys tonight in stream. Peace out. Go Hawks. Hoping for good things. Try to come on by. We're going to have fun.